Every single day, your heart beats over 100,000 times, pumping blood, delivering oxygen, and keeping every cell in your body alive. But here's what most people don't talk about. Your heart doesn't just pump. It also works alongside your liver, kidneys, and lymphatic system to filter and clear harmful substances from your blood. And what you eat every single day either supports that process or silently works against it. Today, we're revealing 10 foods that may support your heart's natural detox process. Some of these will surprise you. Others you may already have in your kitchen, but you had no idea just how powerful they really are. Stay with me until the end, because number 10 is one most people completely overlook. Number 1. Garlic. For thousands of years, garlic has been used as both food and medicine across nearly every ancient civilization on Earth. And modern science is beginning to confirm what our ancestors already knew. Garlic contains a sulfur compound called allicin, and this compound is released the moment you crush or chop a raw garlic clove. Allicin has been shown in multiple studies to help reduce LDL cholesterol, the type often referred to as bad cholesterol, while supporting healthy blood pressure levels. But that's not all. Garlic also contains powerful antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage the walls of your arteries and contribute to the buildup of plaque over time. Studies published in peer-reviewed journals suggest that regular garlic consumption may help reduce arterial stiffness, meaning your blood vessels stay more flexible and responsive. The more flexible your arteries, the easier it is for your heart to pump blood, and the less toxic buildup accumulates along vessel walls. To get the maximum benefit, crush your garlic and let it sit for about 10 minutes before cooking. This activates the allicin and makes it significantly more potent. Add it to your meals daily. Your heart will quietly thank you. Number 2. Beets. If there is one vegetable that deserves far more attention when it comes to heart health, it is the beet. Beets are extraordinarily rich in dietary nitrates, natural compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide once they enter your bloodstream. And nitric oxide is remarkable. It signals the smooth muscle lining your blood vessels to relax and dilate, essentially widening your arteries and allowing blood to flow more freely with less resistance. This directly reduces the workload on your heart. Research published in medical journals has shown that drinking beet juice can produce measurable reductions in blood pressure within just a few hours. Beyond that, beets contain betaine, a compound that helps protect cells from environmental stress and supports liver function. Since your liver is one of the body's primary detox organs, a healthy liver means a lighter burden on your cardiovascular system. Beets also deliver a rich supply of folate and antioxidant pigments called betalains, which have demonstrated anti-inflammatory effects in laboratory studies. Chronic inflammation is now widely recognized as one of the central drivers of cardiovascular disease. Anything that reduces inflammation is, in effect, protecting your heart. Eat beets roasted, juiced, or blended into smoothies. But don't discard the beet greens. They are packed with nutrients that support circulation on their own. Number 3. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. There is a reason cardiologists and nutritionists consistently place leafy greens at the top of every heart-healthy food list. These vegetables are among the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and their benefits for the cardiovascular system are both direct and profound. First, leafy greens are exceptionally high in dietary nitrates, the same compounds found in beets, which support nitric oxide production and healthy blood flow. They are also rich in vitamin K1, which plays an important role in regulating calcium deposits in your arteries. Without sufficient vitamin K, calcium can accumulate in arterial walls, a process that stiffens them and raises cardiovascular risk. Spinach and kale are loaded with magnesium, a mineral that is deeply involved in regulating heart rhythm, blood pressure, and over 300 enzymatic processes in the body. Research estimates that a significant portion of adults in modern populations do not consume enough magnesium, and this deficiency has been directly linked to increased cardiovascular risk. On top of all of this, leafy greens deliver chlorophyll, the green pigment that gives these plants their color, which some researchers believe may have a detoxifying effect by binding to certain harmful compounds in the digestive system before they reach the bloodstream. Aim for at least 1 or 2 servings of dark leafy greens every day. Raw in salads, sautéed lightly, or blended into smoothies, any form counts. Number 4. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. Berries are nature's antioxidant powerhouses, and when it comes to your heart, few foods deliver as concentrated a protective punch. Blueberries in particular are packed with compounds called flavonoids, specifically a subclass called anthocyanins, which give them their deep blue and purple color. These compounds have been shown in clinical research to reduce blood pressure, decrease arterial stiffness, and improve the function of the endothelium, the thin inner lining of your blood vessels. A healthy endothelium is critical to cardiovascular detox. It acts as a dynamic barrier that regulates what enters and exits the bloodstream, controls inflammatory signals, and prevents the adhesion of harmful particles to vessel walls. When the endothelium is damaged by oxidative stress, inflammation, or poor diet, it becomes sticky and permeable, allowing LDL cholesterol to embed into arterial walls and begin the process of plaque formation. Berries help defend against exactly this process. Strawberries offer high levels of vitamin C and ellagic acid, another antioxidant that has been studied for its role in reducing LDL oxidation. Raspberries add fiber and additional polyphenols that support gut-heart communication, a relationship researchers are only beginning to fully understand. Eat a generous handful of mixed berries daily. Frozen berries are just as nutritionally effective as fresh, and far more affordable year-round. Number 5. Turmeric. Turmeric is one of the most studied anti-inflammatory substances on Earth, and its benefits for the cardiovascular system are well documented. The active compound in turmeric is curcumin, and its primary mechanism of action relevant to heart health is its powerful suppression of inflammatory pathways in the body. Specifically, curcumin has been shown to inhibit NF-κB, a molecular switch that activates genes responsible for triggering inflammatory responses. When NF-κB is chronically activated, as it is in people with poor diets, high stress, or sedentary lifestyles, the result is systemic inflammation that gradually damages the heart and blood vessels. Curcumin helps turn that switch off. Beyond inflammation, curcumin has also been studied for its ability to improve endothelial function, comparable in some research to moderate aerobic exercise. It also has demonstrated antioxidant activity, directly neutralizing free radicals and stimulating the body's own antioxidant enzyme systems. One critical note: curcumin has notoriously poor bioavailability on its own, meaning your body struggles to absorb it efficiently. However, combining turmeric with black pepper, which contains a compound called piperine, increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Add turmeric and black pepper together to soups, stews, rice dishes, or golden milk. This simple combination makes a measurable difference. Number 6. Green tea. For over 1,000 years, green tea has been consumed across Asia not only as a beverage, but as a form of daily medicine. Modern research has now identified the specific compounds responsible for its profound health effects, and the most important of these are catechins, particularly one called EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate. EGCG is one of the most potent antioxidants found in any plant food. In the context of heart health, EGCG has been shown to reduce LDL cholesterol oxidation, the critical step that transforms LDL particles from relatively harmless molecules into the dangerous, artery-damaging form that contributes to plaque buildup. Green tea catechins have also been shown to reduce total cholesterol and triglyceride levels in multiple clinical trials. Beyond lipids, green tea supports heart detox through its effects on the liver. Regular green tea consumption has been associated with reduced liver fat and improved liver enzyme profiles, both markers of a liver that is functioning more efficiently as a detox organ. Additionally, the modest caffeine content in green tea, combined with an amino acid called L-theanine, produces a calm, sustained alertness, without the cardiovascular spike associated with high caffeine beverages. Drink 2 to 3 cups of quality green tea per day. Steep at around 80 degrees Celsius, not boiling, to preserve the most delicate catechins. Number 7. Avocado. Few foods in modern nutrition have undergone as dramatic a reputation shift as avocado. Once feared for its fat content, avocado is now recognized as one of the most heart-supportive foods you can eat, and the reason comes down to the type of fat it contains. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fatty acids, specifically oleic acid, the same primary fat found in olive oil. Monounsaturated fats have been consistently shown to raise HDL cholesterol, the so-called good cholesterol, while lowering LDL and triglyceride levels. HDL cholesterol plays a direct role in cardiovascular detox. It acts as a reverse cholesterol transporter, picking up excess LDL particles from arterial walls and carrying them back to the liver for processing and elimination. Think of HDL as your body's built-in arterial cleaning system. Avocados are also one of the richest plant-based sources of potassium asterisk, a mineral essential for regulating blood pressure by balancing the effects of sodium in the body. On top of this, avocados contain glutathione, often described as the master antioxidant. Glutathione is produced naturally in every cell of the body and plays a central role in detoxifying harmful compounds, regenerating other antioxidants, and protecting cellular DNA. Eat half an avocado daily. Pair it with a source of vitamin C like tomatoes or lemon juice to enhance glutathione absorption and activity. Number 8. Lemon and citrus fruits. Lemons, oranges, grapefruits and limes belong to one of the most biochemically rich fruit families in the plant kingdom, and their benefits for heart detox are multi-layered. The most well-known contribution is vitamin C, a potent antioxidant that protects LDL cholesterol from oxidation and supports the integrity of blood vessel walls. Without adequate vitamin C, the structural protein collagen, which helps keep artery walls strong and elastic, cannot be synthesized properly. This makes vessels more vulnerable to damage and plaque buildup, but vitamin C is only the beginning. Citrus fruits also contain powerful plant compounds called flavonoids, including hesperidin and naringenin, which have been shown in clinical studies to reduce inflammation, lower LDL cholesterol, and improve blood flow. Additionally, the white pith and zest of citrus fruits, parts that most people discard, are rich in pectin, a soluble fiber that binds to cholesterol in the digestive tract and removes it from the body before it can be absorbed into the bloodstream. This is a direct and practical form of cardiovascular detox, removing excess cholesterol before it ever becomes a circulatory problem. Squeeze fresh lemon into warm water each morning. Eat the whole fruit when possible. And don't be too quick to peel away the white pith. It may be the most functional part you're throwing away. Number 9. Walnuts. Walnuts are one of the most extensively researched foods in cardiovascular nutrition, and the findings are consistently impressive. Unlike most other nuts, walnuts are exceptionally high in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid that the body can partially convert into EPA and DHA, the active omega-3 forms known to protect the heart. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce triglycerides, decrease inflammation, improve arterial flexibility, and lower the risk of abnormal heart rhythms, all processes directly relevant to your heart's ability to function cleanly and efficiently. Clinical trials have shown that eating a small daily serving of walnuts, roughly a handful, can meaningfully lower total cholesterol and LDL levels within just a few weeks. Walnuts also contain L-argitinins, antioxidant compounds that gut bacteria convert into urolithins, which have demonstrated anti-inflammatory effects, specifically in cardiovascular tissue. This is a fascinating example of the gut-heart axis, where what happens in your digestive system directly shapes the health of your heart. Additionally, walnuts provide arginine, an amino acid that serves as a direct precursor to nitric oxide production, supporting vasodilation and healthy blood flow. The shape of a walnut, famously resembling a brain, is a remarkable coincidence, but its benefits extend just as powerfully to the heart. Eat a small handful of raw, unsalted walnuts daily. Avoid roasted varieties when possible, as high heat can degrade some of the omega-3 content. Number 10. Dark chocolate, specifically high cacao dark chocolate. This is the one most people overlook or dismiss because it sounds too good to be true, but the science is real. Dark chocolate with 70% cacao or higher is one of the richest dietary sources of flavonols, plant compounds that have a direct and measurable effect on cardiovascular function. Cacao flavonols stimulate nitric oxide production, improve endothelial function, reduce platelet aggregation, meaning your blood is less likely to form dangerous clots, and lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. A landmark study involving over 19,000 participants found that those who ate moderate amounts of dark chocolate regularly had significantly lower rates of heart attack and stroke compared to those who ate none. Dark chocolate also contains magnesium, zinc, and iron, minerals that support heart muscle function and blood oxygen carrying capacity. And it contains theobromine, a mild stimulant that dilates blood vessels and supports circulation without the sharp cardiovascular spike of caffeine. The key is choosing chocolate that is genuinely high in cacao, at least 70%, and ideally 85% or above, with minimal added sugar. 1 to 2 squares per day is sufficient to capture these benefits. This is not an excuse to overindulge. But it is confirmation that protecting your heart does not require perfection. It requires knowledge and consistency. Your heart works every second of every day, without rest, without pause, without asking anything from you. The least you can do is feed it well: garlic, beets, leafy greens, berries, turmeric, green tea, avocado, citrus, walnuts, and yes, dark chocolate. These are not miracle cures. They are tools, powerful, natural and accessible tools that support the systems your body already has in place to keep itself clean, functional and strong. Start with one, then add another. Build the habit slowly and make it sustainable. Your heart is not asking for perfection. It is asking for consistency, and now you know exactly where to start. Which of these 10 foods are you already eating, and which one surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this video gave you value, do one thing right now: hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a new video from Dr. Smart Anatomy. New science-backed health content drops every week, and your heart will be glad you stayed. See you in the next one.